Hi, everyone. I hope that you're doing well today. Hello. Hi. We are doing very well today. Olivia is just right by me. So she's like really excited to do the reading sprints today. And so am I. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. What I'm going to be doing today is kind of what we have been doing for the last few weeks, which is just read together and then sort of like chat along the way. Olivia, do you want to come say hi? Yeah? Hi. Wow. So she's just right here. Hello. Oh my goodness. There she is. Um yeah, so the book that we're going to read today, we're going to finish The Kindest Lie, which is the book that we were reading last week. And also I'm going to be writing a book review, and the book review is for this book here. It's a manga for Anne of Green Gables, and it's just totally beautiful. And I actually got this book to review from NetGalley originally, but the formatting was not quite up to par for me to read and review. So I ended up getting this afterwards from the library because I wanted to be able to read it and give it a fair like review. So it's really nice and it's really pretty as well. The opening illustration is really, really nice. So I'm going to review this book. And then for The Kindest Lie, that's this one here, I'm going to be reading this one. I don't have very much left of it. I have about maybe 100 pages or so, which I think is definitely doable for today. This is where my bookmark is, so I only have that much left of it. Hi, how are you doing today? Let me know, everyone, what you are going to be reading for today. I would love to know. Let me know how the weather is where you are. Here it's actually very, very warm. However, it's warm, but I do have air conditioner, but I'm going to have that on during the sprints. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, Olivia is just right here. You want to come up? Yeah. Oh my goodness. She likes to go up. Whenever I have a pillow, she likes to kind of go on the pillow. And let me know what you're reading and any books that you are currently excited to read for the next little while. There's just so many books that I can't wait to read for October and for spooky season. There's just like so many books to be honest. Olivia, are you just so curious what's going on here? Yeah, good girl. Olivia, she's been doing really well. I would say that last night I fell asleep before I gave her the cat food pizza, which is just cat food shaped into a triangle that I give her, and I call it her cat food pizza. And so she gets like one of those. And I didn't give it to her last night because I fell asleep. So she's going to get an extra big one today. Reading James Patterson and David, except I got it yesterday at Target. I hope that you enjoy. We are in winter and reading a Ruth Rendell book. Cool, nice. Oh, you're reading The Daughter of Dr. Moreau today. Started last night and enjoying it so far. Going to do some cleaning too. That sounds wonderful. I don't know where I have it. I think it's on my bookshelf. I haven't started it yet, but I am starting it tonight. tonight after we get a couple of things done. Reading Good Girl, Bad Blood. I think you were reading that last week too, so great that you have some time to read it today, Lisa. And the weather is nice here. Very nice. I'm trying to figure out what the temperature is here. It feels very, very, very warm today. It's 28 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to figure out what that is in degrees Fahrenheit. I should know by now. 28 C to Fahrenheit. That's 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's where we're at today. Ooh, reading The Book Eaters. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that one. I got a lot of stuff with my Target apps on my iPad 8th generation. Nice. Very nice. I'm reading See How They Run by Allie Carter. It's 71 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy today. Okay, so 71, let's do the reverse. 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it's 21.7, so about 22 degrees Celsius, which is like room temperature-ish. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm halfway through it. Awesome. Let me know how your cat is doing, Lisa. In Southern California, it's real hot outside. Oh, I bet. I haven't even been to California before, but from everything that I know and everything that I've been told, it gets really, really warm. But the weather is pretty beautiful. Now, what I have going on right now outside is we only have a couple of plants outside and they're doing really well. I hope that they'll be okay for the next little while, honestly, because it is very warm, but it's kind of getting to the point where I think, I don't know, everything's a little bit over the hot weather, but I still enjoy it. Though I am very excited for autumn. I can't wait. She has allergies. Poor girl. I hope that she feels better soon. And yeah, Olivia, she's been doing good. She's still, like, her appetite has been wild lately. Like, she is just so hungry all the time. And I'm very thankful for that because, like, when your cat is not eating, then it is stressful. It is so stressful, but she's been doing good. And she recently got a pedicure. So, meaning that her little claws are clipped. So she just has very, very, very nice trim nails. And I think we only do her front nails. And we only trim the sharpest little bit off. And also, the other thing that she's been kind of excited about lately is her banana. She has these like catnip bananas that she really loves. Olivia, what's this one? What's this? Is your banana? Is your banana? She usually gets like really excited about her banana. And she also has this little triangle as well, this little catnip triangle. It's called like a Bermuda triangle. And she loves it. And she's also started to enjoy her hammock. I put her toys on there and she enjoys it, right? Yeah. Good girl. Okay, everyone. I really have quite a bit to get done today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to start our first sprint. So make sure that you have all your stuff together. We are going to be typing on my iPad, and we're going to be doing our book review. All right, everyone. So I'm going to put the timer up. And I'm going to put it back. So we are going to be starting our first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading. Hey everyone, so how did it go for you? I think I have just about completely finished what I was doing, which was a book review. Still have a little bit more to add to it. It's for this book here, um, Anna Green Gables, manga classics. Let me know if you've read Anne of Green Gables before. I really liked the manga. So I'm just making the blog post and it will be posted on my blog, which is just sarasreadingnook.ca. Um, and yeah, I thought it was really good. I don't really have too much to critique from it. Like everything was beautiful. So yeah, let me know if you have read the original or this one. I'll be very impressed if you have read this one in addition to it. YouTube. Okay, I told YouTube to notify me when sprint started. Ignored the notification and then rushed to get here late. But you're here. Didn't read anything this sprint though. That's totally okay. Totally good. We're gonna have more sprints for sure. I am doing like a book review and I still have a little bit more to finish of that. And then I have some of this book to finish as well, The Kindest Lie by Nancy Johnson. So there's still going to be more sprints, probably 3 more, but we'll see. We'll see. 3 more like half-hour sprints. I might do the last one a little bit longer though. Your reading was great. Got 13 chapters done. Oh my gosh. And on chapter 14. Awesome. I read maybe 3 pages before getting distracted. That's okay. That's okay. I get distracted too sometimes during some of the sprints. It depends. Depends. It's like afternoon. It's a Saturday. So the fact that you're here is great. Okay, only read 9 pages, was eating, got distracted by a notification that had you window shopping and liking a bunch of skull Halloween emo-ish tops. Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun. That does sound like fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for all the spooky stuff. And I know, like, I feel like the book community just like it starts to be summer and we're just all like, where's the spooky? Where's the spooky season? Like, let's have it right now. On page 202, listened and cleaned outside of cabinets and prepped oven with oven cleaner. Nice. I gotta do that with my oven in the future, and the fridge inside. Not to put the oven cleaner in the fridge, but need to kind of clean it up. I did do a fair amount of like cleaning yesterday. I just wanted to have everything clean, but I still need to do my sheets. It's so tempting to buy fall stuff right now. Yeah, right? Ugh, I just want like all the pumpkins and like, oh, candles. That would be great. That would be really good. Um, I think I'm waiting though to do most of my horror reading in October. I can read about witches earlier, read fantasy, but the horror part, I kind of want to concentrate it in October. There's like lots of books that are coming out, which looks so good. There's like new Tiffany D. Jackson. Looks amazing. There's a book called Jackal. I forget who it's by, but that looks also amazing. Like so good. Yeah. Oh, leggings, leaves, and latte fleece sweater. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Right, Olivia? Oh my gosh, maybe I can get like a little fall sweater for Olivia. Would you like that? With a little, how about catnip leaves and lattes, please? Yeah. Bath and Body Works has some fall candles for sale. Yeah, I know. They never make those candle drawers big enough, do they? There's so many. Oh my gosh. And like we have winners here. I don't know what it looks like Target. I don't know if you have winners. I think I tried to determine this before. But we have like winners and they have like in Home Sense and they just have like all of these like candles that just smell so good. And like the thing with candles for me is that like when I have them burning, I don't like that so much. I can have it burning for a little bit of time, but too much and it gets to be uh, a little too strong. But what I like to do is have a couple of candles and just like have it open, and then just have the smell kind of like naturally like scent the room. It's like candlelight. Oh, hoping to do the refrigerator next sprint. Okay. I will not do mine, but I will do mine next week, next Wednesday. hmm Oh, it's so nice to have a nice fridge, a nice, clean fridge. Good on you for doing it. Uh huh. Yes. And then show it to us in the future. Think you're gonna light one up now? Mm hmm. Mm hmm. What do you think about that, Olivia? She's like, we want a catnip candle, maybe in the future. Or a tuna candle. I don't even want to think about. I don't know. Don't know if you can copy the link. Okay. And what I'm excited for is for it to be like cool enough to really have like a nice apple cider. I haven't had one of those in a while. And peppermint. Oh, peppermint tea lattes. Those are my favorite. Um, There's another thing that's happening, and I don't know if you all are into this, but there's the whole Christmas during summertime thing as well that's happening. I'm new to the blogs, but a lot of different like bloggers are reading a lot of Christmas books around now and Christmas in like July. I don't have any Christmas books, but I did request a book called A Cat Cafe Christmas and it's still pending. So if I don't get it, then I think what I want to do is I want to get it out from the library or purchase it or something like that. But I would be very much into the Cat Cafe Christmas book. That would be a lot of fun. Still haven't heard, still pending. So I'm going to cross my fingers and have a little bit of hope. But again, if I don't get that one, then you know I'll get it once it's published. Ooh, just bought your first apple cider of the year at the farmer's market today. It's too hot now, but you might make an early morning mulled cider one of these days. Mm-hmm. That sounds delicious. Ah, there is the farmer's market going on today. I mean, it goes on several days. We don't have that yet, but we do have a lot of apple drinks. That's great that you had your apple cider. I would love one. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to do the next sprint. Got a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm going to reset the timer. And so make sure you have your stuff nearby. We are going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading. Okay, everyone, how did your reading go? Ours went really well. Olivia, she at first was like, I put a pillow on my lap, and so she sits on it, and she sits on it while reading. And then after a while, she likes to sort of investigate, do her own thing. She comes and she goes, kind of as she's pleading, as she pleases. So. Here she goes. Look at you. She's right here. Did you have some lunch? Yeah. Ooh, mulled cider is your favorite candle scent. Yankees Candles discontinued it. Hey, I think I remember that one. I think I used to have that one and it was so good. Cinnamon rolls, also really good. A really good scent. Olivia says hello. Those ears. Read about 12 pages. Nice. Really good. Perfect. 11 more pages with distractions. That's good. 7 pages. Awesome. I have my review. It's posted. I decided to post it, and now I'm cross-posting it to a few different places on the Instagram, the Goodreads, like all the different places. So that's really good. Ooh, Ivy is taking a catnip, but also says hello to Olivia. You see that? You got a hello from a friend. Yeah. Good girl. Wow. I feel like Olivia's had quite a serious kind of weekend so far. And I'm not quite sure why, but she is having a pretty serious pretty serious weekend, but she's enjoying it so much. Where did your banana go? Got your banana. See the banana? Yeah. Your favorite. On page 226, clean the refrigerator while listening to the audiobook. Oh, that's great. Then you tackle 2 at once. I think that's lovely. I do love an audiobook. They're my favorite. Let me know, you guys. I have questions. So, do you do book reviews? And if so, where do you post them? We're just curious to see, right? Because we do them. We post them in a few different places. We post them on the Goodreads, and we post them on Instagram and a bunch of different places. Oh, you do lengthy book reviews on Goodreads. Nice. Very nice. I don't know if I have you on Goodreads. If anyone wants to add me, I'm Sarah's Reading Nook. Something like that. I know in my Instagram bio, it's there. Let me put my link. Just gonna get that up. There. Okay, so you use Goodreads and you post your reviews there. Not really, but sometimes small ones Goodreads when I feel like it. Nice. Yeah, we have started to write them for all of our books, but there's just sometimes, like sometimes you read a book and you're not really sure how you feel about it, you know? So those are the difficult ones for me to review. Like when you're trying to gather your thoughts, and like there's still a book that I read in, I don't know, I think it was February or March, and I have no idea how to review it. It was just kind of, there was just so much going on. And so I still have like review to come because I'm like, I don't really know what to say about this book, you know? But then if I don't review it right away, then I forget like about the book completely. Like I'll be just like, "Oh, I love this book." But could I tell you about it? No. I don't remember why. Oh, good. Good. Thanks for adding. So I want to see your guys' book reviews and how you're enjoying like the different books. And mine tend to be short or long. If I do a book for review, it tends to be longer. But then if I do just a book that I'm reading for my own purposes, like, or whatever, then it tends to be a little bit shorter. Just got a random phone call, which I'll get back to in my next sprint. All right, I'm going to start our next sprint. So I'm going to put the timer back. All right, and let us start this next sprint. So maybe 2 out of 4 in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading. Okay, everyone, how did your sprint go? I am happy because I am totally done my review. It is posted on all the places it needs to be posted, and I feel really happy. It's just for this book here. So, Anne of Green Gables, the manga classics. It's on my blog, sarasreadingnook.ca. It's on Goodreads, Storygraph, like all the places, all the places. And I'm excited because that means that with that done, then my feedback ratio is really good, and also I can read for our next sprint. So let me know how it went for you guys. Okay, perfect. So I think that was before the sprint. 11 more pages. Great. 6 pages this time. Got caught up sending emails. Very good. It's nice to be caught up. And nice to feel like you're getting caught up with things. And I mean, like, these sprints are always on a Saturday, which, I mean, if you're doing something productive on a Saturday, like, I think that's pretty awesome. Pretty good. I feel like Saturdays are a very good day to catch up on things and then rest on Sundays and rest the rest of the Saturday. Okay, listened up to page 253 and cleaned and reorganized one kitchen cabinet. Cabinet. Oh, perfect. That's awesome. Oh, I think that is just so great that you're able to do both, that you're able to listen to the audiobook and to clean at the same time. I really like to do that with nonfiction. I don't know if you have tried doing that with nonfiction. I think that it's very helpful. And I don't know, I just think that just having something, if it's a podcast or if it's an audiobook or even like a YouTube video, if you just have like the audio going on while you're cleaning, like it helps so much. It helps so much. Sometimes I feel like with cleaning, like it's productive, but I feel like, oh, I could be doing this or I could be doing that. So at least like listening to the audiobook, it gives you that feeling like, okay, I'm still listening to my audiobook, I'm still doing something kind of that's like entertaining for me. So I love doing that. Also, love to do an audiobook on the way to the bus, walking on the way to work, doing just anything where I can listen and do other stuff at the same time. I think that's really good. And I think that with audiobooks too, really depends on the type of book and how invested you are. I like an audiobook where if I miss a couple of sentences, because I was paying attention to like the cleaning or whatever, that, I can still get it. Like, I don't like to do fantasy books while I'm cleaning because it's already hard enough for me to like understand like the new worlds, like, and get all of that information at the same time. But if I'm just listening to like a good story or like a podcast or nonfiction or whatever, it seems to stick pretty well. Yeah. Olivia, where are you? Hey, Dina? She must be sleeping. Yeah, I think she's sleeping. Yeah, do it with nonfiction too at times. Although I'm a huge note taker for the types of nonfiction I like. Oh, I know you have mentioned that. So I usually have to be able to make note of things. Good point. Good point. Do you have like a special notebook that you take your notes in? I do have one, but I pretty much got up to the middle of the year and then I started to use my blog to write my notes. So I think I'm gonna catch up to it, but it's usually like I'll put notes on like my blogs, and then before I publish them, I put them into workable sentences. Or if it's on a Kindle or something, then I write along the way. Or if it's like a physical book, then I like to use Post-its. Sarah, you can do podcasts while you clean, but not books. I tend to walk away and get distracted while I'm supposed to be listening. Yeah, that's the worst part. That's the worst part when you sort of get a little bit distracted as you're reading it. And then you're like, okay, what happened? In what world are we in right now? Or, you know, um, I don't have any like new podcasts that I'm listening to, but one of them is on CBC radio, and it's adults reading stories that they wrote as kids, and it's so funny. Like, what is it called? I think that might even like be what it's called. It's on CBC radio, so it's in Canada. Podcast reading stories written as a kid. Yeah. So literally the podcast, which you can access, I believe, through like a podcast, like Apple, is called Grown Ups Read Things They Wrote as Kids. And it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So they read like embarrassing diary stories, angsty poetry, like short stories, and just oh my gosh, it's so funny to listen to. Then the other type of podcast I like to listen to are show like recaps. I don't know. Like, okay, so like for The Handmaid's Tale, I love I get very invested like when I'm watching it. But there's always like a lot that happens in the episodes. So I'll listen to like a recap so that I can discuss it in my mind without being able to discuss it with anyone. You know what I mean? So I listen to their discussion, and I do that. I do that with some true crime stuff as well. Or if there's any show that I want to like dig in deeper, then I do it. Yeah, definitely look up grown-ups read things they wrote as kids. Absolutely like hilarious. And let me see if they're still doing it. They must be. So I think the last one that I have here is from December 30th, 2019. But to be fair, there are just tons and tons of episodes on here. So you can definitely find one that's really good. Okay, usually use the huge post-it notes. Yep, the ones that have lines on them. And I stick them inside the book on the pages. Nice. That is such a good way to get like the most out of your book because you're already paying for a book. It's like you might, or you are being lent a book or whatever. You're investing time in the book, so might as well take away from it everything that you can possibly take away from with the post-it notes. Yeah. And it's really good too. Like if you have like a book club as well, then it's really good to like write notes and kind of piece things together at the end of it, which I think is good. All right, so let me know what your thoughts are right now. So I can either do one more reading sprint or I could do two more. And I am kind of thinking I want to do, I want to do at least one more. So just let me know what you all think. If I should just make this the last reading sprint of the day, or if you want another one afterwards. Pretty sure I have time to do another one afterwards. Hey, Olivia, what do you want? So two more. Sure. All right, if you're in, I'm in. So let's do two more. All right, so I'm going to put the timer up. Resetting. All right, everyone. So we're going to start our second to last reading sprint. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading. How did it go, everyone? I decided not to read, but I did some more blog stuff. But I am going to read for the next sprint, which is going to be our last sprint. And Olivia, she does say hi, but I don't know where she is. I think she's probably sleeping right now. That's what I think that she's doing. Usually she's sleeping or she's snooping around or she's reading she's reading with me. But I think that she's pretty sleepy right now. So let me know how your last reading sprint went. Did you do productive stuff, or did you do like productive reading, or did you just kind of chill for the last one? Hi. Hello. Come on. Can you say hi? Good girl. Come on. Come on. Oh, good girl. Read a little bit, finished a chapter, and started the next one? Good. That sounds great. Awesome. Awesome. 15 pages. Great. Good job. So Olivia Olivia has such a little regal face. She is just like a little princess queen. And I think right now she is just kind of like cleaning my hand, giving me a shower. Did good. Just read chapters 30, and now you're on chapter 31. Perfect. Another kitchen cabinet cleaned and organized, and listened up to page 284. Awesome. Look at that. Everyone's doing so well, Olivia. Isn't that amazing? Oh, where'd your banana go? There you go. Here you go. Oh, great. Chapter 31. Still have a long time to finish. Yeah, I think I do too. I don't know. Like, let me know, everyone, how your reading is going. I feel like I literally have about 21 like thousand books to read this month. I think I have read so far, let's see, maybe like 3 or 4. It's a laugh of like panic. So I have read 1, 2, 3, 4 books this month so far, which is good. I mean, it's only like, what are we at? It's only the 13th of the month, so I still have time to read. But I have, what is the term? Taken off more than I can do, so we'll get things done. Oh, about halfway through The Daughter of Dr. Moreau now. Perfect. Excellent. Good job. That is what I'm going to do after this one. It's going to be those books, and I hope that you are enjoying the book. I know that there's like, I think all of her books are a little intense, and can be a little bit, can have odd elements in them. So I hope that you're liking them. Let me know if you have read Mexican Gothic before. That is a wild, wild ride. I have a huge TBR for this month. Yes. I am a mood reader, so I'm just picking from them as I'm in the mood. I think that's really good. I think that is great. I am a mood reader as well as a list. So sometimes I end up going with the moods. I think that is very good. But I think last month I had a set TBR, and then there was one book that I decided to read that kind of just threw a wrench in everything. It was a history of women nonfiction book, and I was in the mood to read it and to learn about women and their roles throughout history. But it was not a little book. It was like substantial, and then it's also nonfiction. And so then my TBR just kind of went. So I'm catching up now. Yes, loved Mexican Gothic. It was definitely a wild ride. Especially like I feel like Mexican Gothic, everything just kind of has a certain pattern as you're going through it, and then you get to this one part in the book, and then everyone's just like, "What? What is this? What is this book? What's happening?" Whoa. I know I won't read them all. I like to have lots of options. I like to yeah, I think that is good to have. I think it is good to have lots of different options. And then, we always try to put a cat book in the month if we can, right? Right? You're like super cuddly right now. You see this banana? Here's your banana. I only read 2 books last month, not as much as I'd hoped, but this is already my second book of August. Oh, that's so great. And then probably get through at least one more. Oh, look at that. Doing great. Everyone's doing so good. That's already great that you've already read as much as you read last month. Right, Bean? We're also going to have a readathon. That's going to be next month in the middle of September. It's going to be another one of those Hello Seasons readathons that we host. And we're hoping to get books read during then. Like we know that we'll read. We know that we'll read a lot of books. It's just you're never gonna read them all. There's too many. There's too many to read. All right, so I think Olivia has perched on the pillow, and which means that we are up for reading. We are not going to be doing blogging. We are not going to be doing any other activities. We are going to read. Was that a sneeze? And finish the rest of the book, but we're actually not going to finish the rest of the book because we don't have enough time to finish the rest of the book in the next sprint. But we will do a half-hour sprint. That is what we can commit to, and that is what we'll do. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be posting in the next week what the prompts are, though the prompts, I believe, I have them already up, and I think you can access them. But the prompts are basically to read a mystery and to read a cozy book, I believe. I believe those are what the autumn prompts are. I mean, I should know. Did create the thing with the help of all of the co-hosts. We all came up with what we thought would be the best prompts. But I did make the PDFs and all of that kind of stuff. So autumn prompts are for those who are doing the autumn prompts. Yeah, a book with cozy vibes and a mystery. And then Bookstagram prompts are readathon TBR and then autumn goals or bucket list. And then the activities are read while drinking your favorite autumn drink. And then for those welcoming spring, it's reading a book with fresh starts, a book with a pastel cover. Bookstagram prompts are readathon TBR and spring book recommendations. And then the activity is treat yourself with something just for you. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh my gosh. And then I'm so excited for that one. And then I'm so excited for the winter one, which we'll be doing winter, and then Southern Hemisphere will be doing summer. But I am excited for winter books. I always love winter and fall books. Okay, everyone, I'm putting the timer up, and we are going to do our very last sprint of the day, of the weekend. All right, so we are going to be starting this very last sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading. Okay, everyone, that was our very last sprint. I was supposed to read, but I made something to eat instead. Let me know what you guys did. That would be lovely. And I'll let you know what I had. I had a samosa. I didn't make the samosa, but I warmed up the samosa. And I also had like a little bit of water. And that was my lunch. And I'm still a little bit hungry now. I don't know. I feel like it's a good time for like a snack. I just had that today and oatmeal. That's about it. Let me know if you did reading or what you all did. I don't know where Olivia is, but I can call her while I'm waiting to hear back about what you guys did for your reading sprint. Olivia? Olivia? Not sure. Yeah, they're so good. They're just totally delicious. And they're vegan samosas, and they're packed full of like potatoes, which are our favorite thing to eat. I think probably our favorite. Okay, got most of the way through the next chapter, and we'll probably finish it and then go make dinner. It's almost dinner time there in Washington. Ooh, nice. I mean, it is a late lunch for me. It's like 3 o'clock here. um, but that sounds really good. And I don't even know what I'm going to make for dinner. Let me know what you're going to make for dinner. I'm probably going to have pasta because it's my favorite thing to make. Yay! You got the oven clean. Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy. That must feel so good to have it done. Read a bit more. Read a bit more. I'm excited to hear what you think of Dr. Moreau when you read it. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be wild. Yeah. I was hoping to read it today, but had some other stuff to do. But I know that I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and start it maybe tonight and record all the wildness that happens. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so happy it helped. I'm so happy it helped. We'll have them again next weekend too. And if we don't, I'll let you know ahead of time. But that is the plan. The plan is to have it next weekend as well. Oh, heating up fish sticks and then roasting some Swiss chard with onion and feta. Oh, nice. And almost done with the last page. Wow, you got quite a bit done. Wow, that's awesome. Well, Olivia, she is not able to sign off, but I am going to. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to. The plan is to do it next Saturday, and then probably the Saturday after, because Saturdays are Caturdays, and Caturdays we read. All right, and I will see you then. All right, take care, everyone.